Alright, week 2 of 7 in this training cycle for Pro Nationals. Right here we have myself working up to 290 on the axle. And honestly, I didn't do as well as I would have liked. I wanted 290 for, between 12 to 15 because clean then press. And the first set I did with, maybe it was 280 actually. Yeah, I believe it was 280. First set I did with 280 was only 8 reps, and I was pretty disappointed. My legs felt really fried out, and I believe it was due to the fact that I trained the day before and I had trained stone carry and load, so my quads are just a little bit fried out and probably just reacclimating to the volume of training. I notice my energy kind of going in waves. I'll have a couple good workouts, then a couple crappy workouts, and a couple good workouts. Sometimes it's due to diet, other times it's just due to not resting enough. Other times, like this time, I feel like it was just a little bit of shock to the system. I haven't had enough consistent training, and my body just wasn't used to it. Anyway, second set of 280. I wanted to get in like 5 reps or something like that, like a lot lower. Just decided to throw the belt on, try it out. I believe I got 7 reps in the first go, then I cleaned it a little bit later for another 3 reps. And so I got 10 reps with that one. This week wasn't the best week of training. I felt a little bit zapped, and I actually decided that I was going to rewrite my training to allow myself to travel down to Kennewick to train on equipment down there. And instead of riding my keg carry and wheelbarrow carry, which I simulate with farmers later in this video, I will be able to actually train with a frame which will be a little bit more accurate, a little bit more like the event, so that will be good. And I'm moving that from a Tuesday to the previous Saturday, so I will be giving myself not really an extra day of rest, but I'll be moving some events around, and I will give myself a little bit of time in the gym for actual gym lifting, which can be treated as accessory work. So like I said, right here I'm simulating the keg carry and load to the wheelbarrow carry. This keg is only 220, I believe. The reason I run down like that is because I will have to run 50 feet to the next keg from the wheelbarrow, and then I run 50 feet down with the keg and load it into the wheelbarrow. Then I run 25 feet away, which is right there, and that'll be the last keg, which in competition will be a 320. And then load it. And it took a little while before I did this. I was feeling a little bit lightheaded on this day, and a little bit of that could be due to the weather. The weather here in Ellensburg's been really hot for quite some time, and even though you can become acclimated to that kind of weather, it's still very tiring when you're training out in the sun and it's 96 or 97 degrees out. And I didn't exactly have the speed in this run that I would have liked to have. I decided to cut it short because I wanted to go down and back, but I decided I didn't need it. I knew I was a little bit overtrained in this week already. And so I took a day of rest. And I have some bent rows right here. These are really becoming one of my favorite motions for my mid back. And there we have 325. I was struggling to stay in proper position, really focusing on engaging my lats when I pull that. And then we have some pull-ups that are actually against a band as well as weighted. So people might be wondering, well, why are you doing weighted and against a band? The reason for that is because the band is keeping the tension on the movement and not allowing myself to build any momentum throughout the motion, and then the weight is actually acting as a heavier weight. Right here I'm doing a no leg rope climb with 18 pounds on my back, attached via a band, which was kind of interesting. It was bouncing all around and didn't quite get all the way up. Then I decided that I wanted to try a go without any extra weight and with my legs straddling the rope the whole time. Wasn't too bad. And I decided to do a little bit of work my kipping pull-ups a little bit. I'm not sure how many sets I put in this video actually, but I know I did 3 sets on the day of. And you can see I was a little bit disappointed. These are kind of just interesting, you know. Actually, I should mention this in this video, I suppose. After this Pro Nationals, I plan to have some fun with a couple other sports, and I know I don't have a whole lot of time to talk about it, so I won't. I'll get into that in week 3. If you have any questions, comment in the box below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.